Hello, people! How's it going? It's me! Might want to bring the game up. That might help. Sure. Time to pick up where we left off. Mid-season, somewhere. Do you know what, Marmaduke? That message reminds me of a video I saw of a really early Elmer Fudd cartoon. That was still very funny. Liam was screaming. Same, bro. I'm screaming inside too. Attack the D point. Hello, Paulie. How much is the new GTA Online? I have no idea. Probably more than I'm willing to pay. Car is gonna be cooked. I'm gonna be cooked. Vidal is definitely cooked. But bro still got it, I guess. It's a little bit nippy this evening, isn't it? Or at least it's nippy in here. The first thunderclap headache. Nice. I'm scared to Google the definition. I'm not doing it on stream. I'll do it after the stream is over. There would be a time one day where chat would get themselves banned. There will be a time, I imagine, one day. Really? You know someone's going to do it. To be fair, I still remember when my friend put NI and I said nice cooperation and he was very upset. That person is not in the stream right now. But it would have been funny if he was. I have our resident cook boy all about putting in the perfect lap, about to not put in the perfect lap. I'll be real. Everyone likes a good digger. I like JCB specifically. Alright, get yourselves back in the pit lane. Vidal has somehow done a solid. You have not. There was a video I saw as well. I'll see if I can find it. where someone got like the first letter and a bunch of other letters, and they went down, and it would and on the last one every time it would make a rude word, but then they would change it. It's a really funny video. I'll have to see if I can find it. I still find it quite funny because it's like, god damn it. Wojciechowski did better, he just didn't do better. Bro's driving at 10 rating right now. Bro is driving out of his skin. Explains why he's 8th. Just did. And are you alright? Hello. Hello, Leo. You should probably go get that looked at, Lima, instead of exaggerating about it on Twitch. Just saying. You decided to give the 2. You know what's gonna happen now, don't you? He's gonna retire in Japan. That's exactly what's gonna happen to Oliver Behrman. He's gonna retire in Japan and you're gonna take a massive L again. If that happens, I'm gonna laugh and I'm not gonna feel sorry for you, Paulie. That's how your look's gonna go with that. That is exactly how your look is gonna go. Oh, if only there was a way to... I genuinely worry about you sometimes, Lima. And I can't tell if, like, half the time you just... Not to be that guy, but I'm gonna say something that might seem a bit out of poor taste. But I can't tell if you write this for clout or not. I'll be real. Maybe you genuinely happened, but like, still. Like, some of the stuff is like genuinely improbable, like very improbable, because like, if it was genuine, I don't think you'd be watching Twitch. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If it was genuinely serious, you probably wouldn't be on Twitch right now. Especially when you gave the definition you gave about what it was. I'm not saying you're lying, but at the same time, you can understand where I'm coming from, right? Cheers, Paulie. But if it's happened, I'm genuinely sorry, and I hope you're okay. To be fair, he didn't say it was right then and then. To be fair. Maybe it was earlier today. Maybe. Maybe I should read better. Maybe that's what I should do. He didn't actually say it was right now. He did actually just said today. But then he said, I've just been to the hospital. To be fair, yeah. My bad. Hope you're okay though. Yeah, that's on me. I'm sorry, Lima. I can't read. Nike. Okay. Cheers, Paulie. Is that going to be a theme in chat now? Everyone's going to put the letters N-I and then make another word out of it instead. Is that a theme for the evening? I feel like that might be a theme for the evening. I've not looked after these tyres. What the fuck am I doing? I've been so busy reading chat. We're on lap 5 and Vyhovsky has chewed through his tyres like no one's business. Should probably chill those tyres out, broski. Well, yeah, I know exactly what people are trying to make it out to be. I know what it's meant to mean, and I'm not saying it. I'm not silly. Yeah. Yeah, Alain Noir caught me out with that. I probably should have expected it because it was 1950s LA, but it still caught me out with it. I'll be completely fair. I mean, Vidal and Vyhovsky are doing pretty well, everything considered. That would go to the end. Yeah, you might as well come in then. Fill up the tank, away you go. Let's get you in. Right, Vidal's gone past, so that means there's not much speed difference there. Some, but not a lot. I think we could get that back on another set of softs, to be fair. BRB. Okay, Liam. See you shortly. Vyhovsky's down 19th, but he does have a lot of clear air. Unfortunately, Lorenz is just jumped everyone in the pit lane. Where are we going to come out? Just ahead of our teammate, which is roughly where we should be. They should probably push the fuel and the tyres a bit more, maybe. Everyone ahead of us is still... Oh, now they're coming in. Well, they'll be going on a Bodo Glimpses out the... Oh, they... Wait, did Sporting come do a comeback? What was the scoreline? What was the scoreline in Portugal? Hold on. They went there 3-0. What did Sporting do? Like 4-0? 5... Bro, they turned up. They turned up. Oh, damn. 5-0. Somehow fucking FIFA. That's ridiculous. Holy crap. I mean, to be fair, Bodo Glimt did have a great run. It was 3 and left. They lost it all at the last hurdle then, didn't they? They lost it all at the last hurdle. That's a shame. Gonna play Spider-Man. Nice! Which one? The second or the first one? I assume the second, because no one talks about the first one anymore. I haven't played the second one yet. I've played the first one. Not played the second one yet. Maybe at some point I'll get the second one. At some point. Eventually. Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of other games I want to pick up first. Or at least wait until that game goes right down in price. That's the other thing. Oh, okay, fair enough. Couldn't steal 8th, but well, 7th even. We got 8th. We got points. That's not a bad start to proceedings, I don't think. It's not bad for race 1 of the evening. Got some money. Happy about our 2 drivers right now. What are we doing at the minute? Suspension, weren't it? We've already got 3 offers. None of these are great. I'll take this one. Pays the most up front. Stuck with it for 6 races though. Right. Got good suspension parts now. I think we build two sets of those. I think that's what we do. Car repair complete. What are we improving? Reliability and then performance. I would say do the performance first. Do I want to choose a vote for next year? See, if it were me, I'd go for pre-distributed tyre compounds. Or the sequential pit stops. Actually, we could do a refueling ban. I think we try a refueling ban. And the only reason I think we should try that is then we could try no stopping some races, maybe. And with no need to refuel the cars, you just manage to fuel better. Jones is nearing end of his career. Yeah, he's now refocused. He's got +1 to everything. Bro is gonna need it. How close you... No. It's not looking great. We're getting there slowly. We're getting there slowly. But, like, I haven't won a single race in this division yet. We are quite comfortably a mid-table team right now. Like, we are very comfortably a mid-table... Okay, the stats don't show it, but we are quite comfortably a mid-table team. Currently working on improving the brakes to be as good as they can be. They will have some suspension to work on. This isn't going to get done for ages yet. There's still plenty of room to grow in them, but, like, the top car is way above average by a long, long way. We have quite a lot of work to do. Obviously, I'm going to want to vote for this because I asked for it. Take 3 of my votes. Hey, we got it through. A lot of other people just didn't care enough about it. Design and suspension finished. Okay, we're nearly on suspension. Car's a bit lackluster. Oh, you don't say. I'm trying to fix that, but that takes time, broski. Do what has been a massive help. The fact that we've managed to... the thing that's helped us most is the fact that we've been able to... spec the engine, so everyone's now in the same ballpark here. So even Steinman, who have got by far and away the best car on the grid, have got the same engine as us. By a long way. Like, these have still got so much room to grow. I don't even know if we're... Where are we, brakes? We're still pretty bad on brakes, but... we are improving slowly and surely. This will be where we gain a fair amount of ground this season. Rear wing, we're still doing okay-ish. But obviously not having to throw money at the engine is a nice problem to have. So, it's just focusing on the... We need to get these up. Our gearbox, which I keep saying is the most important thing on the car, we've already done all the hard work for this year. I can't really make this any better. I can make the brakes better. I can make the suspension better. There's a lot of room to grow on that performance thing there. And we're making 2 of them. They just need to be made more reliable. But as you can see, there's a lot of parts that we've made just to get them through, but we're not actually interested in using. So... like, we could get that done before the race. Again, would be a nice problem to have. And now we can focus solely on the brakes and stuff for now. While we wait for the last bit of suspension. I mean, to be fair, if we do it now... I mean, that would take forever. But... It's growing, it's going up the table. Like, we are no longer 9th, we're now 8th. So once we get past average and we start getting up there, we'll be fine. But we're doing quite well, everything considered anyway. just had to quickly do something. Right, back to business. Cool. Right, simulate practice because I can't be asked. But I think if we play our cards right, we can easily get ourselves towards the top. The problem is that we're having to catch up in a championship that is already really well developed. I'm hoping for a rules reset. That's what I'm really hoping for. I'm really hoping for a rules reset. There will be one, I'm sure. I think it usually happens when someone hits a minimum performance rating, then you get a rules reset. Speed this up a little bit. Yeah, the brakes are still overheated. I feel like getting perfect on most tracks is nigh impossible. That's what it feels like anyway. It's obviously without doubt that the person to beat is Lorenz. That is undoubtedly the person to beat. I just don't know how we're going to do it. I always seem to do ass at this track. I always seem to do ass at this track. Just Vancouver in general. I don't know what it is. Like one of those bogey circuits. You know, one of those tracks that you just consistently just don't do any good at, and you're like, bro, why? That's me. In this situation. Let the game again do this silly mini game. They got overheated and perfect on both of them. Okay. See how this goes. We have clear track. At least for the most part. Don't know which car that is behind. It might... Oh, it's either Fox or Blueski. It's Fox. Fox is behind us. Yeah, they improved. They did improve, which is good. Then that's our qualifying over. I don't think we're going to go any quicker. I'll take 6th and 9th if that's where we are. If we're 6th and 9th, I'll take that. Well, obviously race trim. I feel like soft tires would be the better play here. And you can go on the super softs. Do you want less downforce then? I don't. I don't know if you want less downforce. We'll start you on those. Teledrive's pushing at this trick's bad. But we'll tell the drivers to push lightly or something at the start. See how we go. Turn that on. Turn that on. Right. Here we are, we're at the end of lap 1 now. We've gone backwards. Yay! We are cooked. What is going forward? Because it ain't this. Look how fast the Ultra Softs die though. Look at them. They are shot already. Don't really know what to do. Might have to focus a bit more on the quality of the races, I guess. Like, try and think of slightly more natural ways to try and make up ground. If it's just being consistent on the tyres, then so be it. Like, the guys in front of us are definitely shooting through their Ultra Softs. They may be really quick, but it's not... I just don't think it's the strategy right now. I still haven't decided who I'm recruiting to... I still haven't decided who I'm recruiting to replace Vidal, who's obviously on his way out at the end of the season. We did get his contract really down, so that's always a positive. I also wouldn't mind like a blank slate to try and grow a driver. Obviously these tyres are getting a little bit warm now. We are doing okay. Gerard and Lorenz have pit at the same time. Between points paying sponsors right now, we have no rain on the way, which is a nice problem to have. All these guys have finally ran out of their Ultra Softs. Some interesting strategies. They're going to the end on those, I think. You should really come in at the end of this lap. I guess a set of these. I guess. So we'll get Vyhovsky in. Oh, Blueski's just crashed. I can see them there. They have just crashed, but I don't know. There's no safety car. There was a yellow flag. Vidal's tyres are worn. We know that. Vidal's come out in 9th, which is good. Vyhovsky's just going to have to do his best on these. It'd be quite impressive if we hold on to this position somehow. Maybe if I tell them to push really hard on the fuel and start wearing the shit out the engine, which we seem to have a bad habit of doing. Could ask them to push a bit more on the tyres and see where they end up. We are in 10th. We are still scoring a point, which is more than I can say for a lot of races we do at this sort of track. Makarova's gone to the pit for another set of Ultra Softs. That was really dumb. Vidal's up to 9th. Wojciechowski's in 13th right now. You can't get past Fox. Fox is pitting anyway. There you go. Yeah, through you go. Oh, Gerard's pit. Hashimoto's pit. Gerard's come out ahead of Wojciechowski. So Wojciechowski's not in the points right now. Vidal is. Vidal's very comfortably in the points right now. I can't complain. It's good going for our retiring driver. Hong Liao is just ahead of us. Oh, we've had Isted and De Graaf come in. That's another free position for us. Having a decent race is working out quite well for us. You might want to save the tyres. Still no rain, obviously. Oh, Liao's tyres fell off a cliff. Okay, P4. P10! We got double points, chat. I had no expectations for Vancouver. Remo Zuber won, of all people. That's impressive. Well done. Very well done. First winner that wasn't like Mercedes or whatever. That's good going. Just top 10 for points now. At the minute, yeah, but that's standard for the F1 championship, isn't it? That's just standard F1 stuff. This is meant to be like a real like interpretation of F1 in 2016. Rules can and do change. We could make it for points for top 20. So you can have its top 5, top 6, top 8, top 10, or top 20 as your point system. Top 20 being everyone. My bro is declining. Stop. Got money. You gotta be in the points to do well in the championship, though. That's the thing. Obviously, trying to improve the car is a very tricky thing anyway. As you can probably tell by the brakes taking forever to grow. Top 10 is definitely the most doable. I think it's the most fair. We could have a race in the UK coming up. I'm pretty sure we do, actually. Oh, we've already had it. Oh, well. To be fair, I'm looking at how far we are through the season already. 5 days after the race, and it'll be... We are... Front wing should be easy enough. So we've designed our first front wing. Next one would be, I assume this. See, I can't really build a good one here. This isn't good. What's your ability to design a front wing? 11. I could build... That's it. If I wanted to build a... I'd have to build it like that for next season. But this season I can only kind of do that. At least we can use them a lot quicker. It's not great. But, you know, it's a thing. I don't think these are ready for the race. They're going for double points now. This rule will not benefit. No one's gonna go for it then, are they? Yeah, no one was interested in that one. I would like to get that suspension on the car. Front wing is going to be a dud, basically. I could make 2 for this season, and then work on 2 for next season. I could do that. But that suspension ain't going to be ready for this race. Look at how much growth potential there is in it. At least the front wings, though, theoretically won't take that long. Theoretically. Brakes, I'm hoping we have done by the end of the year. That'd be nice. These front wings just don't take that long to make. There's a lot of rain this weekend, so expect a lot of running on the wet and Inters compounds. Right, 16, 15. Simulate session. Do we just simulate qualifying, chat, for shits and gigs? Shall we see what happens if we simulate qualifying? Nah, you still want me to do it? Okay. Okay. Oh, there's the rain. I'm not gonna... Come on, get that race trim up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get on it, you bastards. Okay, only got level 2 race trim then. Right, if qualifying is going to be raining, when is it going to be dry? Now. How long is it going to be dry for? Not very long. Okay. Somehow these guys nailed the setup for Vidal. That is sus. And they kind of balked it for you. Right, I want to get through this rain before we send them out for a lap. Shut up! I know what I'm doing. Maybe like one shot at a lap. Right, now you can go out, I suppose. Whilst there's no one around. Okay. Some interesting lap times there. I think I could maybe get... I assume your downforce is just too high then. I assume. Go out again. Do you want less understeer? I'll know which way to go after this because they might not get another lap in. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, he was perfect as well. You fucker. Okay. Still got the race. It started off raining. It's gonna rain for a little while. I might try and go to the end with you. So they're happy with the setup. Okay. Well, actually, we'll put them on overtake. We'll really stress the engine for this one. We're going to have to. We are kind of a little bit far back. Can I just say I like how the blue of our cars really stands out in the grid. I quite like how the blue in our car really stands out in our grid. Everyone's using their battery and just blasting past us, and we're just still charging. Straight down the inside for Makarova. Oh, this isn't looking too hot, chat. Is it gonna rain later? I don't know. I could definitely take Vyhovsky to the end on a set of mediums, though. That looks like a definite possibility for something we could do. I also want to point out, I see a variant of the racetrack that uses like that little corner cut there, but you can't actually use that part of the track in any variant of Singapore, which I thought was interesting. So you might want to conserve the tyres a little bit now. You do have to take these quite a distance. I'm going to speed this up to the end of this part of the race. Currently they're trying to save the tyres, which is a strategy. Vidal, I think, is stuck in traffic. But I can't really pit him early, because Vyhovsky would need to come in first. Right. Where are you? You're there, so... He couldn't even take those to the end. You're going to have to come in this lap anyway. You might as well just do a double set of that, or something similar to it. So, sitrep, Vyhovsky's in 15th, Vidal's in 19th. We just don't seem we just don't have a very strong car. We have 1 or 2 good races, and that's kind of it. We really need to try and get our car into a position where we can really grow it. Maybe I should have voted for another spec part. Maybe that's how I should have done it. I need you to chill those tyres out again, bro. Wachowski's driving well, and Vidal's driving about average. Obviously, like I said, Vidal is sadly gone at the end of this year, which I still think we made the right call on him, getting rid of him this year. That 2-year deal. In hindsight, that was very shrewd thinking by me, if I do say so myself. That being said, I'm still worried about who our replacement's going to be, because not only are they going to have to be paid hella money, I need to find a way to keep the team cash positive. A really good driver is going to cost me a pretty penny. I'd say you can start pushing on those tyres again now. Wachowski's tyres are definitely lasting longer than everyone else's. I don't think he's getting to the end on them though. They've got 5 to 7 laps remain. You might as well come in for a set of softs then. Like right now. Add a couple of laps. Didn't want a double stack. And then you can come for another set of these. I think we've made a good play. I think. Getting that last stop in early. So they can push harder towards the end. Vidal's tyres were gone. He's on a faster set of tyres now, but he's still near the back. I don't think we're scoring points this race, chat. If I'm being completely real with you, I cannot see us scoring points. I would push on these tyres, but like they need to. It's a bit. They just need to like last. Yeah, your tyres are cooked again. They need to chill the tyres out. They're just... The tyre wear around here is bad. 12th place has a reliability issue of some kind. Oh, I think that is a YouTube subscription. I'm pretty sure that was for that noise. Hey, there you go, Erico and Naoto Lover. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. That's what that would be for. Yeah, it is. That would be a YouTube subscription. It's weird how these happen on stream, isn't it? Someone subscribes to the YouTube channel on stream. 12th and 15th. It wasn't meant to be this one, chat. Wasn't meant to be. Oh dear. Well, you can't win them all, can you? Especially as a midfield team, or just about midfield team. We will slowly make our way up. I'm still debating about who to sign. Realistically, I'm tempted to go for De Graaf. But buying him out of his contract is going to be so much money. Because he signed like a 36-month deal and it's like 9 million to break. It's like, bro, that's all the money we would have had from the prize money and the whatever. Made some cash money. It's fine. But we really need to improve this car. Ah. don't think I really have a choice here, do I? This is the shortest one. There's a War Thunder update tomorrow? Nice. Right, how much are we not cash positive now? Mine... The Joko will keep us cash positive. Okay, fine. I'll go for Jogo. Because we are still cash positive by 43 grand. It's not a lot, but it's better than whatever we were doing before. Ah, front wing there. Okay. Right. And then that's kind of for this seat. That's our wing for this season. Then we'll have to build 2 more like that. So strange. Such a strange situation to be in, that one. They're reliable. That'll be 11 days. Why is this so slow? My pit crew's not on auto manage. Whoops. Actually, hold on. I guess we accidentally let them expire. Yeah, auto manage back on. They can deal with that. We should have a couple of days, so they should fix it soon. It would have been today, but it got delayed. Why did it get delayed? Isn't that a question? Why did it get delayed? I'm surprised this is taking so long. 11 days after the race. Are you taking the piss? You're doing +6 per day. Right, suspension needs to go on now. They are still content, but it's not as bad as it used to be. The fact that we've been able to keep him at this level while he's declining, by the way, chat. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't think we're going to get them done by the end of the year. The brakes can wait. I need to start doing that suspension. Because, like, brakes, we're still 8th. But I need to start doing that suspension. Because we could easily shoot up a little bit. Rear wing, we're kind of okay. It's the front wing. The front wing is killing me. Oh, okay. You know it's bad when they say critical errors and refuse to elaborate. Maybe when these get closer to being done, we can do the front wings. We're off to Sydney. I probably give yourself an... Yeah, that will do. Front wing for next year is going to be crucial, I think. The problem is that to really grow the car at this level, it's so difficult. It's so difficult to make a competitive car at this level if you're not already near the top. I'm sure once you get there, it's easy to maintain, but you just don't want to go down because then you restart all over again. We're going to have level 3 on race and qualifying and the softs. Super softs even. Cool. Right, very weird qualifying that. Obviously Linda Lorenz has gone and clapped everybody. Cool. This is unprecedented for them to do such. I guess that's true. So speed balance are happy. That's completely wrong. We'll start it there. The handling was just okay. I guess there. Right, when's it gonna rain? Oh. Well, if we're gonna get the setup right, we might as well send them out on a set of wets. Why not? Yeah, these guys have been idiots and gone out on a set of Inters. You want to go out on wets for this. Oh shit, okay. Oh, this is really bad. You want to be on Inters like now, really. Okay. Okay. That is interesting. Right, so I guess you want slightly less downforce. Another set of wets for you it is. You want more downforce. You're happy with the handling. Speed stat is excellent. And another set of wets. Let's say it was something like half the game would break kind of bad. Yeah, I guess if they're saying it's so bad that they had to, then it's likely. We send them around again. I don't know if they're going to improve. Does not look like it. Vidal improved, Wojciechowski did not. I don't... There's people improve. Oh, Becker's going fast. You fucker. Well, I guess we're not setting... We're not hitting target. Ugh. I mean, yeah, I think going for an intermediate, like, actually, it might dry up towards the end. We'll put you on the soft thing at the end. It's definitely inters now, so we can push really hard on the tires because these tires actually last. And then maybe a super soft stint at the end for Boris, maybe, if we're lucky. Vidal did not have a great start. Wojciechowski is flying right now. Vidal's not doing much with this performance increase, if I say so myself. Oh, it's going to get raining again later. Okay. Maybe that interstrat for Vidal was the play, but Wojciechowski seems to be going well, so I'm not gonna complain too much. It would be great if you could get past that car ahead of you. There you go. Now you can start pulling away, hopefully. Oh no, they're trying their trick against me, you bastard. Hi, welcome to Real Life F1, where it depends on how much battery you have. Okay, he's now pulled away from them. He's not going to be battling them anymore. looks like we are going okay with Vyhovsky. Can't say the same for Vidal, who's meant to have the advantage here, and he's not making any use of it. Vidal, don't you have, like, the best trait thing, like, for performance on Inters? Can you fucking use it, please? Vyhovsky has caught up to the car ahead. Who is trying to get back into it? Becker has basically ran away with this right now. I need Vidal to try and clear the traffic. Got past Surikov, which is good. Maybe can chase after Gerard now. Gerard is not having a good time in that Steinman. But our focus should probably be Boris. It's gonna rain for Inters again. Do I keep him out another lap? I think we keep him out another lap, get him to the halfway point, and then pit him. We can't. He's going to have to pit now. Because Vidal is only just... Yeah. I thought they would have taken out my... I thought they would have taken out my... my tired people. I guess they haven't. Definitely a race of Inters. The person who's meant to be doing better on the intermediate tyres isn't doing very well on the intermediate tyres. Oh, you just came out. Oh, instead you can't. I'm disappointed by Vidal's performance, if I'm honest. Vidal's performance is really bad. Guy might need to, well, you won't, but you might need to conserve your tyres a little bit. We are currently on course for 9th. I'm betting on a couple of people pitting. I want to see how this goes. First is obviously a long way away. I don't know if your tyres are going to make it. They might, but it's going to be tight. And you might as well just start pushing really hard on your tyres as well now. Vidal's 15th. He's overtaken a couple of people that have made stops. But Vyhovsky in 6th. Okay, we score points again. We're getting 1 or 2 cars into the... I think we just need to sack Vidal at this point. It's not that he's been bad. He's been very underwhelming, if you know what I mean. Been very whelmed by his performance. I know the car isn't great, but he hasn't exactly been driving like a 4.5-star driver or a 4-star driver. You get what I mean? Kind of just there. He's making the number. He's scored points this season. In fact, he's doing better than Boris, but it doesn't feel like it, does it? when you put it like that, it doesn't feel like he's doing better than Boris. But he's doing better than Boris. So maybe I'm being too harsh on Vidal. Maybe. I don't know. It's just so weird how one car can be up there and the other's down there, and then it's vice versa, and it flip-flops. It's just so weird to me. Like, make it make sense. Front wing's done. The only thing I haven't done this season is the rear wing. I need to make some illegal front wings for next year. I don't have a choice. I need to. We've built wind tunnel now. It's not going to do much for our season. We've already done the front wings we can do this year, but okay. We can get front wing on the car. It's not going to make much of a difference, but we can get it on the car. It's reliable. That'll do. Now go back to improving the parts. Again, this part won't be legal for this year, it'll be legal for next year. And it'll be a big step up. Obviously, as you can tell, we are currently working solely on the performance of the parts. I don't need to bring this to spec. Am I going to have time for a rear wing this season? Maybe. I don't think I can use it. I might have enough time to do a rear wing this season or two, but it won't be for this year. It'll be again for next year. I need to finish working on these parts. The ones that I'm actually going to try and use. The suspension will be critical. Because if we can get that all the way up, we'll have quite a competitive suspension set. And we're slowly getting up the table. It's just slow going. I hate it. We are just so far away from the best one. Do you know what would be really, really nice? If we had something like, oh, do you want a copy of this person's brakes? Where did you get it? Don't ask. That'd be nice. I'd happily take that jump. The fact that the best in the championship there, like average is there, it's where most cars are, and then the best is... That's a big gap you've got to try and surmount. I would treat myself, but I can't. See, I would like to build this. Really solve our money problems forever. At 1 million per race. Which, if you think about it, that's a lot of money. But it's 65 mil. 65 mil to build, man. Like, what the fuck? Does anyone else think that's not excessive? I guess it pays itself off after 65 races, I suppose. If you want to think of it that way. That's not exactly something to scream and shout about, though. We are nowhere near the fan bases on these, by the way. 25.7, 39.6, 33.2, 91 million for Katano Sport, by the way. 91 million fans. Windsor F25, we have 4.8, 6.9, 6.5, 21.5, 7 mil, 6.4. We're still less fans than half of these teams on the grid. I think Esprit GP, by the way, are meant to be like the Renault rip-off because they're based in France and they have the F1 car shape. Garuda are back where they started. Hey, Yuito Kindaichi, remember him? Our reserve guy? He's got a seat now. Just a friendly reminder that I do have 4 favoured drivers to look at for next year, and they're all very good. They all have a extortionate brake contract cost, though. So whoever we go for is going to be painful. I don't know what your decline age is. You've probably got a couple years in you. But 88 marked a bit, I can't. Teammates will not improve. Well, if you don't have a teammate who needs to improve, that's fine. But you have better... Your smoothness ain't there. Poor Vidal, man. His stats are just going down. Like, look how much we have got plus everything on this kid. And he's still holding on. Bro is still holding on right now. Sponsors, we're kind of just about surviving. But I think Hashimoto might be the best compromise. I think Hashimoto will be the best compromise for next year. Because she hasn't got the worst brake at least compared to Rick de Graaf, she hasn't. Yours is still expensive, but again, you don't have, like... Depends on what a contract's going to want to be, innit? Remember that Vidal at the minute is still paying for himself. Would that 9 million be worth it for someone of... Like, dude is just cracked. Dude actually is just cracked. Like, he's basically the perfect driver. The only downside is he won't take team orders, which is fine. I don't use them. Resource hog, which teammates will not improve as quickly. Which is bad for this guy. But he's also 21. So... I don't know. There's a lot to think about with whoever we're picking next year. There is so much to think about whoever we're picking next year. And I only narrowed it down to those 4 because they're the only 4 people that would actually be A, an improvement, and B, good enough to run this championship. So, bite me, I guess. I don't know. I'm so stuck on how to do that shit. I could flip a coin, I could spin a wheel, but we'll see how we do in qualifying before I think. We really should just get to the end of the season before I start stressing about who the fuck I'm gonna hire, right? I should probably do that. So I guess you want understeer and slightly less top speed. Okay. And you'll be the same. Except you want way more downforce. You want a very understeery car and you want to do that. Give that a go. Right, away we go. It's not looking too hot. How are you on the setups? I guess that's fine then. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing for you then. Just send you out again. Nearly. They're perfect overheated again. Oh, they both improved. Can't see us staying there though. All these guys are improving. We got 7th with Vyhovsky. I don't know how. Okay then. I think I know. Right, I said you're better on those tires, so you do that, and then you. Actually, I think I can agree with that setup. I think I can agree with that setup. Very mixed opinions on what people should be doing strat-wise. Vidal's had a good start finally. Bro should be on basically maxed out stats for lap 1 and this is how he drives. That's awful. Bro just went round him like he's nothing. Not due to rain, is it? Nope. That's a shame. Try and preserve the tyres a little bit. Wojciechowski is still doing better than Vidal. Oh dear. Okay, lay off the tyres a little bit. Chill them out. God. I mean, we could get Liao. That is entirely possible. Vidal's still in 11th. He's doing okay. Wojciechowski's not driving to the best of his ability. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Vidal's up to 9th. You might as well push on these tyres and come in. So obviously, you can try and make some moves. There you go. And then you can come in for a set of these. So you can come in for those. Put you on high for now. No rain still. Cool. Okay. We got these two kind of together now. I don't really want them fighting, but I can't really tell them to do anything about it right now, so... YOLO, I guess. I mean, to be fair, I actually did leave them on, like, the heavy push. Whoops. Do you like the new F1 regs? I think they're a bit artificial, right? I think the new F1 regs are a little bit artificial. I think they're a little bit artificial, but I can't deny that it makes... It may not be natural racing, but I can't say it's bad. The drivers I know are not a fan. They hate it. This is like, oh, this isn't racing. This is battery management. Like... You could argue as a driver, if you want management, go watch endurance or something like that, where it's to be expected. But I don't think there's inherently anything particularly bad about having a stable. They just need... Oh yeah, even, what is it, Charles Leclerc came on the radio and said he's having fun battling Lewis or something like that. How often do you hear the drivers come on and say, I'm having fun? Ferrari and having fun do not go in the same sentence. Trying to save these guys' tyres a little bit so they can push really hard at the end. Like, did you see that they actually put like a Mario Kart image on Charles Leclerc's steering wheel? Did you see that? That was quite funny. That brought a smile to my face. That brought a smile to my face. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the shithousery. Mario Kart, yeah, it was. I enjoyed the shithousery on that one. Well played, Ferrari. We set the... Oh, I was going to say, I thought we set the fastest lap. We didn't, but wasn't it nice when I thought it said Vidal? Oh, we did set the fastest lap. Guys, we got the fastest lap of the race with the 9th best car on the grid. We cooked that race. Double points. 4th and 8th. Call me Haas right now, boy. Call me Haas. Those one-stop strategies worked a treat. Vidal smashed it. Oh my god, we got to... Suck it, you fucking cheater. Bearman Racing, you mean? Yeah, that's also true, and he's carrying that that's right, because Ocon hasn't done shit this year. At least when Hamilton retires, Ferrari will be absolutely ready with their next replacement. And you fucking know they will be. If Bearman isn't in that seat when Lewis Hamilton retires, it will be an absolute crime. I'm gonna ruin their marketability slightly. Take that, nerds. Look at how... Oh, bro, we are just... Just sitting in the cooker. I don't even know if it's really working. It might. We could potentially go up. Oh, okay. Right, our front wings are now ready. 49 days after the race. Fuck me. Right. Rear wing. We need the biggest impact to now, basically. I don't really want to be developing anything, but here we are. I see a plus 30 and a plus 30. That could work. Some very illegal wings. Hey, Porker! Welcome in. Here you are, watching me trying to save our season, or at least next year's car. Oh my god. Risk a rule break high. You don't say. I just want some good parts, bro. This suspension's killing me. I still need to finish the brakes as well. They're not quite there yet. This is ass. 60-mile-an-hour pit lane. Fuck me. That's a bit quick. Everyone. Okay. Well, you know what? Okay. Okay. We're gonna go fast as fucking the pit lanes, boy! We're coming fast as fucking the pit lane, boy! We are getting a slowly better car every year. It's got the potential to be there, chat. It has the potential to be a good car. We're just not there yet. Rear wing done. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get. What track has... Wow, they all have the same speed limit now. They all have the same speed limit, which at the minute, I think is like 40. I think. Let me check. Standings, current rules. 40 mile an hour pit lane. IRL, probably Monaco. It's like 37. So imagine doing the motorway speed in Monaco. Pit lane. Thankfully, Monaco's not in the game at the minute, so... "49 days after the race." How many days left until the end of the season? Definitely not 49 days. That I can tell you for free. I say we take these ones out. That's still 19 days after the race they'll get done, and I would argue that's a more important part. I mean, these are struggling, sure. Brakes, there's not much to improve. Could I get those done by 7 days after? Fuck me. We definitely need the suspension doing. Front wing, we're just cooked. But we are not the worst car on the grid anymore. It's not even close. Boa Esperanza still are. Are they even going down? They're going back down. Boa Esperanza right now are going straight back down, and Kruger's going to come up. Which means that the two teams that came down from the last season have not come straight back up. Rosato Corsa have been stuck in there for like how many seasons now? How long have they been stuck in the APS? 1, 2, 3. They've been in there for 3 seasons in this save so far. They won it the first year. Then they came back down and got second, 4th, which is the year we won it. Then they got 4th again, and now they're second, and they're not going to come up. Unless some miracle happens. They've got a good driver. Winston's not bad. Niskakoski's gaining her potential, I guess. And Bacta, we know, is a really good driver. That'll explain how she has 3 wins. Ruiz could be going down, though. Ruiz could be going straight back down. Firebird have solidified themselves as a very mid-table APS team. Predator one day will have the season where they go up and they'll actually be a competitive outfit, because they keep hiring good drivers. They keep hiring really solid drivers. I don't know why. Why are you paying him so much money? Are you okay? I can't wait for you to retire, because my... Okay. Oh, he's actually declining. Bro is gonna retire soon. Thank God. Thank God. He has bounced around everywhere, bro. Trying to... Like, obviously, Vidal is, for us, it's a sad time. This guy has been really good for us, but Hashimoto and DeGraff, who I'm looking at my potential replacements, are also looking very solid replacements. And she's considering offers, but how much would you want? Wages are important to you. I could fix that. Like, yeah. Could get DeGraff to buy out his own claws. How much would you want? Wages are important. I'm not surprised. There, take. I definitely have to negotiate his contract down. But I'm glad you could pay your buyout clause, because fuck that, am I doing it? And once we sign him for, like, silly money, we can just knock it back down again, because he'll be like, I assume he's happy. I assume. Yeah. He is very happy. I'm so glad that there's every opportunity he can pay his own breakout clause, because it's 9 million. 9 million to buy out his contract. Look how balanced we are across these stats, with the exception of gearbox, which I still retain is probably the most important thing we could work on right now. Right, let's get this race out of the way, otherwise I'm going to be stuck in these menus forever. Like, the only thing we could do to make this easier for us to try and build our way up rapidly is to spec part. It would be to do spec parts. That'd be the only way I could think of. But the problem is, the more you balance out the grid, the more everyone else can actually try and kick your ass. So we'd have to be very careful about what it is that we did spec parts on. Do we have any race trim? Oh my god, we've got barely any race trim. Oh, we're gonna suck so bad in the race. Medium tires level 3 might be a shout for someone, maybe. Right, qualifying time. Just remember, there is an option where we could try and add some reactive spice into things, and we could try adding race sprinklers. You could, if you wanted, add race sprinklers to your championship, so that at random you could potentially just have a very wet track, even when it's bone dry. That would be interesting, wouldn't you think? Be annoyingly random, but it's an option. Not the best lap. Right, you're relatively happy with the car. If I do that, maybe that as well, and send you back out. And you, okay, you're really not happy with that. Okay. Don't know why they take that first hairpin stupid quick. It's quite funny. Bro's flying through the grid right now. Wojciechowski did not improve. Vidal did. Whether we're going to stay there is unlikely. Bluski managed to get in between Vidal and Wojciechowski, which is a very, very small window to do that in. Everyone's improving. No! It was just like 2 people. Okay. Okay, then. Okay. I want to point out that Linda Lorenz has been the most boring thing about this championship. I'm tired of her winning. Can you please retire, woman? Like, actually just retire. Is that something you can just do? I would deeply appreciate that. God, would I really appreciate if you just retire. Someone ran wide right at the start. Gianluca Perotti. Okay. Come on, Vidal, you're better than this. Get going. Wojciechowski's doing well at the minute. God, that pulls the tyres down quickly, don't it? Not so much on these tyres, though. Hello, Gerard. Vidal is struggling really bad at the minute. He really needs to clear the traffic. He hasn't done it. Bro is just not clearing the traffic right now. The tyre wear is not as bad as I thought it might be around here right now. That's why I wish I could do like things like the zero stop, because on tracks like this, where it is entirely possible to do 0 stops, Vidal's just stuck in a pack racing, that's the problem. Vidal is literally just stuck in a big gaggle of cars that are battling, and I need him to get out of that battle. Ideally. You might as well come in. You could... Do you know what? Yeah, you take them to the end. You go for that, brother. You're going to come in this lap anyway. And you're going to come in this lap. Oh my god, you're so far behind. Right. You come in for another set of those. Fill up to the end. Okay. You can kind of sit on push for now. You can burn through these tyres because you're not going to need them. Bro is now pulled away from the battling pack, which is nice. Alright, it's down to Vidal now to do the business. Got to try and get these tyres to the end now. We're going to ride on board with Boris, who is currently in a lot of clean air. That's not a bad thing. Being in clean air could actually be good for him. Vidal's still very much in the thick of it. I need him to really pull away from that car behind. Out of battling range now. Sort of. Just, okay, just completely back off the tyres then. We are battling Hashimoto, who's in 9th right now. We are still in a very strong position, I want to stress. We are still in a very strong position right now. With Vyhovsky, but like Vidal is just... Bro needs to get on it. Vyhovsky, I think, has done his bit. He's done everything he needs to. I'm still not impressed with Vidal's performance right now. Vyhovsky is very comfortably in 6th. Shut up, Vidal, you're retiring. I'm so bored of this bitch winning. P6. Yeah, I know Vyhovsky had a good race. As long as we're constantly scoring points, it's not a bad thing, but we need to be double car points all the time. Zuba got relegated a few positions. We got P6. Yeah. I can't complain about like we're there in that pack. We're nowhere near these guys. We're just not near these guys. Like, look at the gap. I actually lost money that race. Cool. Okay, it's fine. I'm not mad. Chat, look at this. Look at that. The championship's already been won. She can't actually lose the championship right now. It is physically impossible for her to lose the championship. Of course, in America, it's class. I mean, she is not a bad. The problem is that their car is dog water. That's why. Like, their car is dog water. That's why they're at the back. It's not the driver that's the problem. Loren's domination. It's bored me. I'm tired of her just winning. How long are you retiring soon, Lorenz? She's fucking 28. That is where most of her marketability is coming from, by the way. She doesn't have that high by default. I could tell you that for free, because I remember, because I looked at her. She does not have that by default. Why have we only just got one sponsor offer in now? Okay, that's the last rear wing. No point trying to build anything else this season. We've built everything we can. Rear wing will still be a step up on our base ones, which is fine. I'd like to try and improve that, though. This is where we're sitting on the table. We are about where we should be. for all intent. We are near the end of the season. We've got a couple of weeks until Phoenix, and then that is season over. So whatever we can get done by end of the season will be a blessing. I'm really hoping for a rules reset. Because do you know what that does? It resets everything back to around 600. It resets everything to around 600. Right. And then it scales you to around a number based on the performance level. So a reset would make it a lot easier for us to climb up the table. We are so close to one right now. I've had one sponsor offer. Fine. Do Nippon. Top 10 should be doable. But, yeah, my word. That'll get done before the next race at Phoenix. I don't know about the front wing and the rear wings though. We'll just have to see how far we can get those through to the end of the season. 29k if we hit target. I don't know why we're losing so much money. That road car factory is looking really promising for having an extra $1 million coming in per race, which would help offset a little bit of the contract costs. I just don't know. I just don't know right now. We might as well put you in the car for some feedback. We need to try and get as much feedback as possible. To be fair, I'll probably wrap up this season and we'll get to the next race at the start of next season and I'll end the stream. Because it is quite... I had a late start today, which I didn't want. And I have some stuff I need to do later, so... We'll have a look. Fuck off, Luke. Might as well send these guys out to see what they think of the setup. And then, whilst they're doing that, when we come in to when it's dry, we can, when we come into when it's dry, we can, oh, it's going to get wet again. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I went out early then. We will need to... Okay, we're in. Right, okay. Okay. If we're going to go out and do a lap, it would be best to do it now. Bro is happy with the set. I've nailed it. I've just nailed the setup. Okay. All they have to do now is nail the optimization. They've got the tyre temps right. There you go. And then here comes the rain. Someone's trying to do an outlap on softs. Oh dear. Absolutely not. You're going for another. You are not going for another lap. Hey guys. Guys, I don't know if you've just seen... Oh, let me show you something. Absolute pog moment. She didn't improve. Guys, the Mercedes cars are in, like, the back row. Guys, we nailed it! We fucking nailed it! Yeah! Oh, we nailed qualify! I knew exactly what to do when I saw the rain was coming. Guys, we did it! We've just done a Kevin Magnussen right now. We have just done our very own K-Mag. Look at that! Yeah, boy! We got a 1-2 in qualifying. Okay, we're not staying there. We are not staying there, but we got a 1-2 in qualifying. The Americans in 4th, so, you know, Porker can be happy. The Polish driver's in 3rd, so Paulie can be happy. Guys, what the fuck did we just do? Oh, what the fuck? I'm tempted to start on the wets. Wait out the pain of the inters. Yeah, I was thinking the wets. Like, the rain's not going to be enough to start. What, lap 3? Will the tyres last? I'm taking the chance. Everyone's starting on inters, but not me. Oh, Boris. Our wet tyres are kind of cooking. They need to chill out now. Now that, yeah, now we're in our territory. This is where our tyres they had to pit and they're behind us. Everyone's pit. Everyone is coming for a pit. But our tyres should theoretically get us to another inters period. I think. So while these guys are still clowning around on the wets, we can go onto a set of inters, make the most of it, and then go hard to the end, maybe? That track drives up real fucking fast, by the way. I'm worried about Vyhovsky's tyre life. Can you... Okay, you can pit this lap for inters. That's fair. And that will take you to the end on fuel. And then you can come in this lap, also for inters. That will fill you up to the end. And then you can push on them tyres now because you're on your in lap. Okay, so push on them. So while these clowns are still on their fucking wet tyres, do I think they're going to try and do? Oh, wait, what? Oh, what the fuck, man? Right, Boris is out. We're riding all of our hopes now on Iker Vidal. Boris's race is over. Everyone is now coming for a mix of slicks and inters. You might as well just come in for the heart. You can't even take the hearts to the end. Okay, just carry on the inters for a second. No, Boris got a loose wheel nut. So we had to pit him again to get him off the broken tyres. It wasn't actually my fault that time. But Boris is cooked because of it. He's had to make 2 stops when he only needed to make 1. Right, you need to... You can probably take those to the end. Which means you can probably take them to the end as well. Boris's race is over. Everyone that's still out on inters is now actively hurting themselves. They are not the tyre to be on. I feel for Vyhovsky because there's not much I could have done to save his race. That's why I'm upset. But Vidal is in a great position right now. I don't know if Shurikov's tyres can go to the end. In fact, I don't know if any of their tyres can go to the end. But Vidal's doing the business. There's no way your tyres are getting to the end. There's 0 chance these guys' tyres are getting to the end. There is no way. I'm just going to speed the footage up a little bit. I say the footage, the race. You're going to have... There's no way. Yeah, he's in. Right, try and save the tyres a little bit now. I know you're leading. And that's a dangerous game to play with saving the tyres, but... we need to. Because I'm not pitting again. Some of these guys are on a 3-stop. Boris's races, you might as well just come in for a set of softs to push to the end on. Yep, just push on them. I don't have much of a choice with Vidal. I need to save his tyres. If he's not careful, he ain't gonna have enough fuel. Come on, Vidal. Please. Please, Vidal. In your last year, can you give us a send-off of dreams? I think he can. In his penultimate race of his career, Iker Vidal, everybody, is gonna win the Chinese Grand Prix. We did it. We absolutely did it. We got a win. Yeah, boy. What an achievement. Oh, I feel so bad for Boris. There was nothing we could have done to help his race. The tyre just didn't go on correctly. Iker Vidal, your race winner. Oh, if that isn't a good way to... if that isn't a good way to send off your career, I don't know what is. A win in your final season. A win in your finals. It was part of the Great Dragon Master. Look at that strategy. Oh, that starting on wets was the most goated move we could have done in that race. That was easy, the most... it would have worked for Byhovsky if he didn't have to pit again for a fresh set of inters. Oh, I'm so mad, but I'm so happy at the same time. What a race of conflict. And we're still sick for the team's championship. If we scored double points, we would have been in there. We would have been right amongst it for maybe a P5. Bear in mind, I said to the chairman, I expect to finish 8th this year. I don't think I can use that excuse anymore. Oh, that felt really good. I'm going to be so... anyone who wins a race for us is going to be sorely missed. How you have kept your form up past this point, I have no idea. It's probably that, and this was the play. That will go to the end of the season. After that, he will just drop back down again. I'll give him a personality trait. I'm not going to tickle his morale. You bet your bloody ass that the teams that want us to sponsor race winners. Yes, please give me your money. I'm still really concerned about this will get done one day before the race. Oh no. I might have to make a couple of sacrifices here. And try and what is it? Front wings. We really need to do the front wings. That will get done 4 days after the race. Yikes. Lysandro Cruz is retiring at the end of the season. Oh dear. I say we put the rear wings in there for a little bit as well. Yes. For you, Boris, yes. Boy, isn't that gonna be a goated bonus to have? How is our car looking? Very sub-average, but I think that was to be expected. Guys, like, our car is still, like, struggling. It's not as bad as it was, but this will be Iker Vidal's final race with the team. It was he's had 2 seasons with us, but what a 2 seasons they have been. I'm going to be sad to see him go. And you are still here for another year at the minimum. I would give this guy a promotion, but I can't see it right now. Guys, we need to make a decision. Out of these drivers, who do we go for our next superstar? It's a big decision. It is a really big decision. Oh, right. Sorry. Who do we go for? Who do we go for this next season? It's a tough decision. They are all very, very strong, like, suggestions. Chiaki Hashimoto. That's... Like, don't get me wrong, that cost per race is very low, but if I go to sign her on the initial contract, it's going to be really, really high. I can show you quickly. She's looking to leave anyway, but I mean, to be fair, if that's important, you know what, chat? You might be onto something. If we can get a cost down to something like that, that would be completely reasonable. She's looking to get out of her contract with Windsor. We're not going to give her a better car. Not right now, but... We are slowly climbing up the table, but we need to think about trying to balance... To be fair, I say that we're climbing up the table. Look at the season we've had with the most mediocre car in the field. Hashimoto would be a steal from Windsor. I don't know who they'd sign to replace her. Right. I'm not... I don't know how this race is going to go. Phoenix is usually very... Bear in mind, we're going to Milan next year. We won't have a Dubai Grand Prix, but we'll have a Milanese Grand Prix. So that'll be fun. Can we please get some race practice in? They are trying. They've done it. Right. Okay, so we'll look at signing Chiaki Hashimoto for next year. I worry a little bit about her ability on smoothness, but that might not be an issue. Maybe that just opens up some opportunity for us to have some maybe that could open up the opportunity for us to have some split strategies, maybe. Right, let's take qualifying. Let's send out Boris. And for his final qualifying session, we're sending out Vidal. Right, let's get these guys slowly through here. Bro managed to get cold tyres. Well done, Boris. Proud of you. We'll wait for the track to rubber in a little bit more before we send them out again. That's now just all good. So you want lower downforce, you want more understeer, and I guess slightly shorter gears? No, you want slightly longer gears, okay. And then you... I guess you want it more there, I guess. Vidal's not making my life easy here. Go out again, but I'm giving you the same set of tyres. I don't want to burn through my options for the race. Just get the tyres set up right. How much longer or how many more updates will I say Gran Turismo 7 has in it? Apparently GT8 is in development. Apparently. I don't know when it's going to come out, but I've heard it's in development. So... a couple years, I would say, knowing Polyphony. Guys. Guys. I don't know if you've just seen what we've just done, by the way. How? A tune to capture in their hands is so nice. I haven't played the new update yet. I need to get my controller repaired, really. I still need to take it into work for it to be repaired. I think just 2 sets of hards will be the strategy, I think, chat. I think we just go for the 2 sets of hard strategy. 1 pit stop. You know, all that jazz. I can't believe we put it on pole again. But this time on merit without the need for cheesing the rain. Vidal starting 15th on the grid, not where he'd want to be for his final race with us. Liao's had the start of dreams. Holy crap. I mean, he is on soft, so maybe that's why. I don't see any rain planned. I'm not too worried right now. We are expected to go backwards. Amazingly, the Mercedes doesn't have much of an advantage here because everyone uses the same engine. So they don't have a massive advantage. I don't even know where Gerard is. Gerard is currently in 16th place for Steinman. I call them Mercedes because that's who they are, and it like the colour of the strip kind of gives it away that they're meant to be Mercedes, and Rossini are red, which is Ferrari. Just makes sense. I'm gonna let these guys save their tyres a little bit. Again, I'm not too worried right now. I'm only doing a one stop. Well, the standings looking like, say, F1 team's name. Not in-game because I don't know them. I'll have to have a look. I can't check the standings here. I can check the position track. Ah, there we go. So, assuming it finishes as it does, Mercedes win, then Ferrari, Williams, Red Bull, us, McLaren, Haas, Van Dort, I think a Honda or something close to it. I can't think of the other team. That might be McLaren. I don't. Well, there's McLaren. I don't know. Those two always confuse me. It's either that's Honda and that's McLaren. Chariot would most likely be someone like Marussia, probably. Not a very good team, basically. And Burr Esperanza came up from the bottom division. Sauber are not in this division, and neither are Toro Rosso. They're not in this. Most likely Mana. Yeah. That would make sense, like Chariot, I guess. But it's not looking... like, Sauber are in the division below, as are Toro Rosso. They're in the division below. That's why those two aren't here. Renault aren't here either, to be fair. Renault are also missing. I don't know if you can... Can these guys make their tyres last long enough? I hope so. You need to do one more lap, and then you can come in. They weren't great. I'm going to pit Vyhovsky in on the same lap. Take him to the end as well. So we are doing a double stack. It is a risk. But I need this. Okay. Right. We've made our one and only stop. I've now just got to manage the tyres. Easier said than done, I suppose. Vyhovsky is doing great right now. I can't say the same for Vidal. It's not going to be the... Oh shit, you might want to start deploying that, buddy. But... I'm betting on these guys making a second stop, which is not something we are doing. They might just be out... be able to, I haven't tried the new RX-7. I quite like, my favourite model's the Spirit R though. So, I'm not exactly very original. I'm just tempted to see how, right, okay. Liao has already pit again, Surikov hasn't. Surikov also, oh, he's come in. Liao has also come in. It's, we're going to be okay, I think. Vidal is going to struggle. Vidal is going to struggle a little bit with pace. Yeah, I know. That's why I toned them down. One 4. It's a shame I couldn't get Vidal onto the podium, but the one stop worked. Don't know why. The FNE is I think I like the rear spoiler on like the RZ Spirit R model. I quite like the rear wing, and that's why I like it, because the base RX-7 I don't actually like. It looks wrong without the wing to me. So any wingless RX-7 is just a no-go for me. It just doesn't look right. That was a strong finish to the end of the season, and we beat Linda. Linda can get fucked. I don't care if she's won the title already. Just get out of here, bitch. Oh my... What the fuck? Wait, is double points the last round of the championship? Hold on. No! What the fuck, chat? In the last 2 races, we went from 6th to 3rd. What have we just done? What the actual fuck is that? How have we got 3rd in the champion? There's no way. There's no way. We have just got 3rd in the championship with the 8th best car on the grid. If that isn't a strategic masterclass, I don't know what is. What the actual fuck? Look, I can't even hide it. Look, there's our car at the end of the season. 8th. Our car had no right to do what it's just done. Who's better? Iker. One last time. Right. Hashimoto, where are you? I'll break the bank for you this one time, and then I'll renegotiate your contract properly. How's that sound? Like, Vidal, you've been a legend, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your time here has come to a very sad and emotional end. Thank you for our first win in the championship. In the F1 championship, you literally helped us get 3rd in the standings. Right, now that we're here, I know. Larry, I'm sorry, I know. There it is. There it is. That's bollocks, and you know it. You're damn right on manager of the season. Holy crap in the what the fuck. Holy sentence, yeah. Burr Esperanza have gone back down. Good. I know it says our car is up there, but it's really not. Oh my word. Whoa, whoa, what is it? Manafra's drawing... That is a step down. Reynold Lepers has gone to Scuderia Rossini. Norma Aldonate has gone to... Steinman have picked up Becca. Are you taking... Who? As a reserve! What? They've got rid of Girard. I guess he's retired. I guess Jean-Pierre Girard is retired now. Yeah, he must have. He must have retired. Oh, I can't be asked to find it. I'm guessing he's retired. Top driver. Yeah, okay. Come on, Chiaki. I've basically given you the contract of dreams. All you have to do is say yes. Cool. Junior Matthew Smith, I'm sorry. Right, let's try this contract again. You still want to take the piss on your contract? Okay. Fine. I'll humour this for now. We get her morality. We get her morale up. She will take a contract pay cut. So for now, okay, we'll have to see what the fresh batch of talent brings. Realistically, chat, I don't think we're going to have that much improvement on our car, but here we go. I'll get to the next round, the first round of the championship, and then I'll probably call it a night. We don't have that much... Okay, I say we don't have that much money. We really do. Right. That's best base stat. Very strong improvability. Yes. I could just throw money at the car. I'm tempted to go with this one. Right, improvability, we can definitely do that. Nose height. I want to try and make a relatively balanced car. We could always... Improvability is fine. Okay. Buy money. Didn't need you anyway. Our marketability is perfect. Okay. Okay. Our marketability is where it needs to be. Right. I have no idea where our car's going to be, chat. Oh, what's happening? Oh. Okay. Zoja Udris could be retiring. Oh, we got some fresh. Tong Lee. Oh dear. She's not going to do very well here, is she? Is there any... Oh, look at Zoe Mahmood. That is a lot of potential. Is there anyone else free that we could pick up on a good deal right now? Probably not. There's Becky Kitagawa, who has been everywhere. She's there from the very start of the game, though. Wouldn't it be funny if we just stole this guy? I would like to, but I have faith in my staff. I'd like them to grow a bit quicker, to be fair, but... Oh, that was a lot of contracts ending. Dinny Bintaro. No, sorry. Not interested. Java Ronsbo. Can you show me the Polish driver from Van Dort real quick? If they're still there. I'll quickly hide my camera. Not doing the trade-off one. Right, who we got? Oh, thanks. Thank you, Chuck. Why is it everyone has no marketability? Karina Swokonortio. That plus 25 marketability ain't gonna help you much. Alberto Moreira. Yeah. No marketability. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, Windsor. Fuck you too. How do you say fuck you to the person you've just signed your best driver away? You signed the other person that I was going to sign, but marketability on you. So, you know, cry about it. Who have we got? Vera Paul's retiring. Vito Bush. Oof. Mercedes Cabell. She wouldn't be a bad option. Chiaki Hash. If you become a stock car champion, that'd be hilarious. Kind of weird how they decided to keep the surname masculine. I'm not saying it's grammatically wrong, just weird. Fair enough. If you end up getting stock car champion as well as drift champion, that would be really, really funny. If you could get something for your smoothness, that would be even better. Because you have no improvability right now. There's the latest batch of hidden gems. Brake supplier breakthrough. Yes, take my money. The numbers I know are designated of the year, and depending on which numbers they are, it's either the start or the end of that year, from what I know. For the rest of it, I'm pretty sure it's completely random. I don't think it actually means anything. Although, I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure they don't mean anything, the letters. I could well be wrong. I know in like Europe that's like which region it's from, some numbers and then a couple of other things or something like that. Lucas Paletti, forgettable. Oh, that's why. The numbers, Dragon, what do they mean? I don't know. Oh, is this another? Yes, take my tire wet. Look at this. If we can get that up. Oh my god, what a car that would be. I am throwing money at this car and I don't know if I should be. Radio shy racing stock cars. Well, aren't you a wonderful delight? Livery edit. Ooh, okay. What do we go for this season? Do we bring back the iconic? Is that what we do? Do we bring back the iconic? Probably. Yeah, I don't think they have anything in particular. I think we bring back the iconic. We got pre-season coming up in a minute. Oof. Whoa, hold up. Bro. Oh, okay. Cheers, bro. What is it with this shit? What is marketability, bro? Oh no. Here we go. How have we done this year? Let's find out, courtesy of pre-season testing, which I'm not holding my hopes up for. Yeah. Okay. Is your morale gone up or down? It's gone down. Fantastic. Oh, if I was going to convince you to stay, I'm not going to get that anymore, am I? God damn it. Right. 5th. Right, okay. Where we at? Yes. This is not good. I'm going to get started on a new gearbox again. We do potentially have the money. Oh my god, that cost per race is atrocious. Because of her contract. Oh, that pay driver was bailing us out more than I realised. Oh shit, okay. We will need to make her as happy as possible so she gets off this damn contract. Okay. It might hurt for the first couple of races, but if we can get this right for her and we perform above expectation, yeah. So, for reference, Kruger will come up in a 9th. We are now the 6th best car on the grid. Those basic parts from the base performance modifier have come in clutch. We really need to try and make this thing as reliable as possible now. These are all the worst offenders. Like, that's done. It's not looking too hot. Right, I will probably wrap it up there. So this is how we look going into the new season. I think last year could be considered a monumental success by every metric. Only downside is we're not exact. There's part of me that's wondering, right? If we get this, we get an income of $1 million per race, right? It will be done at the end of the season. That is a big investment for a long time. I don't have a pay driver this year. Do we wait until we can knock her contract down and then see where we're at before we commit to this? Because that is a lot of money to have coming in separately. Like, that is a lot of money to have coming... Like, look at the sponsor payouts. That's basically all 3 of our sponsors minus 300 right now. Extra. For free. If we can get a top 10 at Japan, that will pay us off a little bit. It's the second race of the season. Just remember, our car at the minute is not particularly reliable. I will quickly run through everyone's second season. So APS is looking like this again. Not much has really changed. You are still at this. You have been here. Look how long this guy is a Firebird MRT legend. He has never left Firebird for his entire career. Bro has been there the whole time. He's 29. He's never got out of the APS, and his best season was like 2023 in the championship he's in right now. That's rough. Imagine, chat, if Predator get promoted at some point during this playthrough. Just imagine if these guys get promoted. Like, what scenes would that be? That is an excessive amount to be paying your reserve driver. But I'm not too worried about these now. These I'm still worried about. This not so much, and this not so much. But these I'm still worried about. But we can, again, kind of throw money at the problem. If we can get her to be happier and take a bit of a pay cut, even if it's like 300k per race, that will be helpful. We have the money. I really need the sponsors, though. Like, there's only so much these guys can keep paying us before we're completely, like, out of money. We're not going to be out of money anytime soon. It's just that for 15 races, we're going to be down to, like, 55, 45 mil, probably. That's not a situation I like to be in. The drivers cost... I mean, to be fair, Boris is offsetting some of that cost. He's interested in a new contract. I'll send him a contract to try and keep him on for a bit longer, because I can't complain. He's like, he's paying money. If you can just take a pay cut, even if it's a small one, I will take that. Likelihood of her winning is not very high. But if she can go, hey, these aren't important to me, I think we'll be in with a shout. But right now, this is where we sit. I kind of wish in hindsight I had gone for a pay driver. But if we're lucky, maybe she'll become one herself. If we're lucky. Maybe. But this is how everything looks. Obviously, Rick de Graaf is still very much on my potential radar. Just have to to see how it goes, won't we? This guy's developed really... Okay, his braking hasn't, but everything else has developed really, really well so far. You will need to work shit tons on your braking. But otherwise, good. If you could just get a couple of marketability traits like media trained or something, that would be perfect, because then I can promote you to a full-time seat and get rid of Chihaki. Because she's not going to be around much longer. Right. That's where we're at. New season will be at some point. I don't know if it'll be next stream or not. Solid start. Looking promising for the new season ahead. Don't know if... like I said, I don't really know what's ahead for us, really. And, yeah. See how it goes. Have a good night, guys. See you next time.